Welcome, Scorpio, to your monthly Power Path Tarot reading, a monthly tarot and astrology series created to help you unlock your clarity, trust your intuition, and take aligned action. In these monthly readings, we explore four key areas: career and wealth, shadow work, past life insight, and strategy to help you stay grounded, empowered, and on your soul path. I created this series to help you build self-trust and navigate life shifts with purpose. My name is Heather Ellis, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And whether you are here for the first time or are a longtime subscriber, welcome to the DogStar Astrology and Tarot Pack. Now, let's explore what the universe has in store for you this month. Scorpio, for this reading, we are going to begin with career and wealth, and then we're going to move into your shadow blocks. So what is holding you back? And then we will move into your karmic or past life insights, which is about your karmic strengths, your karmic gifts and lessons for this life. And then we're going to wrap it up with a action strategy and how you can make the most of the energy for this month and use it to your advantage. So I'm using a version of the Celtic Cross that I have created for myself and for this specific reading, and we're going to begin with career and wealth. So the first 5 cards are on career and wealth, and I will explain the cards as I'm pulling them. So we start, this card represents you, and this one will be week 1 energy for your career and wealth. This is week 2, this is week 3, this is week 4. I'm just checking my one screen, making sure all the cards are in the screen. Okay, and then we're going to go over here, and this is going to be your shadow block, so what is holding you back. And then this is going to be your past life insights, and then this one is your action strategy. And if I do feel like I need to pull clarifiers, I will with using the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so Scorpio, we're going to dive right in. You are the King of Pentacles. Love this energy. So this looks like when it comes to your career, you are planning something, you are taking action, you are strategizing, you are being a king, right? You are looking at how you can use your resources wisely, financial investments, perhaps you're even considering buying and selling property, but you're being very frugal and practical with your resources and how you can make them work for you. For some of you, you could be looking at increasing or advancing in your career. So for example, you could be thinking about applying for a promotion or even changing your careers, but one that's going to elevate your status. So for example, you might be looking for a leadership role or a management position. And for those of you who are not working, this is a good opportunity for you to take charge of your career and apply to positions because you have this commanding king energy. You're sitting in your power, especially when it comes to money and finances and practicality, and that ability to show that you can work hard and you are persistent and can persevere and overcome challenges. So this is a good energy for you. For those of you who don't work, so let's say the people that are homemakers or people that are retired, this is still about your reputation, what you are known for out in the world, and what you are creating or doing and putting out there. Like what are you stamping your name to? What do you want to be recognized for? What are your passion projects? So it's that kind of thing. And it can also just be about your finances in terms of like your investments and how you are managing money. So it's still relevant for you, even if you are not in a career. I just default to talking about career because it's the easiest way to explain it. So this is your energy. Now in the first week, you have the 6 of Cups. So for many of you, especially anyone in a job where you're looking to either change jobs or you're looking for a career advancement, what you're going to find is people from the past, okay, are there to kind of help you, or even positions that you've held in the past. It's like that 6 of Cups is this past energy, our past connections, the people that we've known from the past. So you could be finding that you are connecting with a former colleague or a former boss or even a former career path that you once had, and that is coming to light again. So you could be finding that those old connections are going to be able to say, hey, you know what? Hey, there's this position open at my job, or I'm leaving this position and it's going to be opening up. You should apply. You'd be a really good fit for that. So this is how this energy can play out, right? But it's So make sure you're taking advantage of people that you've known in the past, where you connect with them, you reach out to them if people aren't reaching out to you, because there are opportunities that can lie there. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. Okay, Scorpio. In week two, like whatever you're putting out in week one is going to be paying off in week two. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This can be that brand new job, like a brand new promotion, a brand new work project where you then get recognition for something that you've done. This could be if you asked for the raise in week one, you could be finding that you're getting the raise in week two. But this represents some kind of brand new money opportunity or an opportunity just to create stability and security in your life as well. So again, this, if it's investments, if we're talking about investments, then you could be finding that maybe you did something in week one and it's turning out like, hey, this was actually a really good investment. There's a lot of potential and opportunity here for this. So that kind of an energy, and it could even be about buying and selling a home. And if you've selling a house, then you're going to be finding that you're going to be making more than what you paid for it. So this is a good opportunity as well. In week three, you do have the Ten of Wands. So this is indicating you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders to the point where you almost feel weighed down. So for some of you, this can actually represent that new job. Like now you've gotten the promotion. Now you are a boss, you are a manager. So now all this responsibility is resting on your shoulders. Another way it can play out too is where if you've started something new, there's always that learning curve, right? Whenever you start a new position, you have to learn the role. Even if it's something that you already know a lot about, each company does things a little bit differently. So you're learning that role. And as you're learning that role, you always take on more responsibility, right? Because you not only have the responsibility of the job, but you have the learning component. So, you just find that you're really busy and feeling a little bit overworked. And that's what you're feeling in week three. By week four, at the very end, you have the Three of Wands. Some of you may even find that you are actually traveling for work, or just traveling with it when it comes to your finances. And some of you could even be deciding to spend some money on trip and movement and travel with that Three of Wands energy. For others of you, it is where, you've planted all these seeds all month and now you're seeing some of those results coming back with that Three of Wands energy. But whatever it is you are really connecting to, you're feeling really aligned with what you want to do, with a sense of purpose with that Wands energy. So I do like that for you, Scorpio. Now we're going to move into the shadow work. So what is it that's holding you back? How are you holding yourself back? And we have the Five of Wands. And I mean, a lot of people have been getting this for this month. Scattered energy. I don't feel like, because it's your shadow work and it's the work that you need to do, how you are holding yourself back. This isn't other people giving their ideas and their opinions and this tug of war energy with other people. This is internal. This is you, Scorpio. So this is like you basically having all these different directions that you want to move in. And this doesn't just apply to career and money. This also applies to your relationships. This can apply to your health. This can apply to your day-to-day life, or all of the above. And maybe this is the pull and competition between your work life, your home life, your health, and balancing and juggling all of that. But it's like this tug of war, this constant pull and redirection where your energy becomes scattered. Okay. And what you need to learn with this and the shadow work that you're doing is reflecting and, okay, what do I really need to focus on right now? What is the one thing I need to focus on? And it's almost like learning to create a priority list, right? So it's like focus on one thing, do it well, do it right, and then you can move on to the next thing. So, or for those of you where this is that balancing and being pulled in all directions because there's this competition between your work life, your home life, and your health and all, like everything like that, then it is really learning to, where can you delegate? Where can you assign responsibility for other people? And where are you trying to do too much or do it all? Okay. And learning to balance that way. Now, when we move into your, this is your past life, your strengths here, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is an energy, it's an energy of conflict as well. But I'm really feeling like, because swords is also mental energy, it's our communication, the words we use, but it's also the mind, our thoughts. And so, what I'm getting for you as this being your past life insight, so the strengths, the natural talents and abilities that you incarnated with in this lifetime, is this ability to take conflict and do that deep dive mentally, okay? And look at the psychology behind it and figure it out in order to resolve conflict and then successfully overcome that. And that's what I see as your big ability, is this ability to take, again, basically you're taking conflict and you are transforming it into something that can be productive and useful. Okay. And it's that learning, using your mind in that kind of a way, and using that deep psychology, and finding really that root of the problem or root of the conflict in order to transform it and work with that energy and resolve it. And that is your gift, Scorpio. That is what you have, and that's what's showing up for you this month. And now, as our final action strategy card, you have the Eight of Wands. I really like this. This is really about you taking charge and taking action, a lot of action, swiftly taking action this month. So no sitting on the fence this month. Okay, no sitting on the sidelines. This is saying that when the energy comes in, when opportunities come in, you grab that bull by the horns, and you just go with it, because you have this fast moving energy and that potential to really make forward change and forward movement this month. The other thing with this too is communication. Things happen fast. A lot of emails, a lot of communication, phone calls, networking. You have that on your side, and you need to use that to your advantage this month. So that's what I have for you. I'm now going to look at the oracle cards, and we're going to start with an abundance attractor oracle card. Okay, Scorpio. Oh, no, that was too many. That was like 4 cards. Okay, so what do we have? Sure, I'm getting one. Okay, so you have, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Okay. Okay, so that is what you have as your abundance attractor. So really, and some of that is, I really link that to that Three of Wands energy, where you've put stuff out there into the universe, and now you're watching your ships come in. So that's that moment, that still moment where you've already taken initiation, you've taken action, but now you have to sit and wait, and you need to be a little bit patient and see what's coming in for you. And that really connects with that card. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself, right? And that's that little lull, that period of where you've taken action. Now you've got to just sit and breathe and see what happens. And now I'm going to pull a Mystic Forest Oracle card. And you have Wild and Wonderful. So why focus on limitations and realism? Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. Unexplainable and illogical magic happens every single day. And that really is connected to that, like when an opportunity comes in, run with it, even if it doesn't make sense, because that is how you're going to achieve success and work with this energy this month. And the final card, oracle card I'm pulling for you, is the Magic of You oracle card. So Scorpio, what is the magic of you? What is your magic this month? And we have Buho. So this is transform the way you see. Okay. So transform the way you see situations. And, part of that was even that combination of that shadow work and that Five of Swords, your gifts, right? Is being able to take that scattered energy, but also, go within and transform and mutate that energy into something that's going to be productive for you. So This concludes your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below. I would love to hear how you enjoyed this style of reading, and because this does help my channel grow and lets me know that you are connecting to this style of reading. Additionally, make sure you subscribe and click on that notification bell so you're notified when September comes out, because in September I have a little bit of a surprise. I'm going to be adding the astrology layer. We'll be very quick, just about a 1-minute recap of what's going on in the sky, so the transits and then the aspects and how that affects your sign. So again, make sure you're tuning in for that. And Scorpio, have a fantastic month and enjoy August. Take care.